Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Future Gen. And today we're going to talk about investing for passive income. I have two very good stocks for people who live in New York. Also, you can find these if whatever state you live in. Just, look it up per state. But this is going to be investment interest that the payout you make in dividends is tax-free. Right? Federal, state, city also. So first of all, let's go over what a closed-end fund is. So it's two closed-end funds that's going to give you tax-free dividend income, right? So here we go. A closed-end fund is a portfolio of pooled assets that raises a fixed amount of capital through initial public offering and then list the shares for trade on the stock exchange, right? So it's managed by people, the assets inside of it, and they can buy and sell and trade and everything inside of it. The shares that they hold inside of this fund is managed by somebody else, right? So the key takeaways are a closed-end fund is created when an investment company raises money through an IPO and then trades it shares on the public market like a stock. Closed-end funds often offer higher returns or better income streams than their open-end fund counterparts. Okay, the price of a closed-end fund fluctuates according to supply and demand, as well as the change in values of the portfolio's holdings. Right now, I have two very good investments in closed-end funds for people who live in New York. I live in New York, so I did more research on New York. Obviously, if you guys are logging in from somewhere else, I'm going to give you the website. This is called Closed End Fund Center. The website is www.cefa.com. You can do research on here for your state and try to figure out, like if you live in California, ones that's tax-free in California. If you live in Texas, some funds that's tax-free in Texas, but this is the website to use. So what the objective of this closed-end fund was to do is the fund seeks to provide common shareholders with a high level of current income exempt from federal as well as New York State and New York City income taxes. Consistent with preservation of capital, the fund under normal market condition invests at least 80% of its assets in mutual securities. So this closed-end fund will have you tax exempt from federal taxes, New York State taxes, and New York City taxes. The ticker is VTN. And it's run by the Van Kemp. The fund advisor is Invesco Advisors, Inc. This closed-end fund has been out since 1992. The dividend is paid out monthly, so that's also good. You get your money every month. And the rate is 4 cents, almost 5 cents per share you own that you'll get paid every month. So the total for the year would be 55 cents. If you held this share all year, at the end, if you get paid every month, you'll make 55 cents per share you hold. Tax-free if you live in New York. All right, another one that I found for New York. I'm sorry, guys, because I happen to live in New York, so that's the one I found. But I did give you the website, so you can do research for whatever state you live in and get tax-free ones, or it's other closed-end funds I'll look at a different time that's not tax-free, which is still good payouts. My next closed-end fund is going to be BSE, ticker BSE. This is run by BlackRock. BlackRock is a very good company. This particular fund started in 2002. Also the same thing. The fund is mostly invest in mutual bonds, and it pays dividend is going to be exempt from federal income tax, New York State tax, New York City personal income tax. So all of those completely tax-free. You can put this in your current brokerage account. You don't have to put this in a retirement account because you're not being taxed for any money you make on this. Your buys and sells of this, if you have capital gain, this doesn't really fluctuate that much, these particular investments. It's like a $2 movement, if anything. But that's probably the only thing you'll be taxed on is their capital gain if you bought it at 13 and sold it at 15. But any money you make from the dividends, you will not be taxed on. You will see it when you get your statement. You'll upload it with your tax stuff, and you'll see everything is exempt from tax. All the money you made from this investment in VTN and BSC will be completely tax-free. If you live in New York, if you live in the cities too, this is great because it's New York City. Normally they give you New York State, for the suburbs. But if you live in the city, you still will be taxed partially. These two particular ones are everything New York City. You could be in Brooklyn, Manhattan. You could be in Suffolk County. You could be upstate New York. You're completely tax-free with these investments. VTN and BSC closed-end funds. So let's see the current price. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to Yahoo. Yahoo, right? VTN is currently priced at $12.97. If you got it last year, which was just a great year for investing in general, a lot of people were scared of the market last year because of the pandemic. So it was a good buy time for 2020. If you weren't scared and you were saying, we're going to pull out of this, 2020 was a great time to buy into these things. So 52-week range is between $9 to $14. So it's basically close to the high now. I have picked up some of these in the 9-10 range last year. So this is something I'm actively buying. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research on these things before you invest. This is just some things I looked at and sharing my info, right? So let's get that out the way. Also, the other one, BSC, is pricing for $13.61. The range has been, the last 52-week range has been $10 to $14. So it's not fluctuating that much. Even in the lows of 2020, it only went down to $10. I had picked up some around 12 and 11 last year. So this is very close to the high right now. Maybe if it pulls back, I'll buy some more. But I am in this heavily. That is full disclosure because I live in New York and these are my tax-free go-tos. So, all right. Next thing I want to show you is some passive income you can make for stocks that's under $10, right? So PSEC is another one of my go-tos. PSEC is great last year. I picked up plenty of this last year for $4, $5, something like that. Great stock. Even through the pandemic, they never cut their dividend, even though their stock went down to as far as $3, and it's normally a $6 stock. They kept their rate. They kept that $6 a share and this is a monthly payout. So they kept that $6, that 6 cents payout per share for the whole year through the lows to everything. I like the stock a lot. And you can pick up a lot of it and bring in some good income. This is not tax-free. Any money you make on this stock, you would have to pay taxes on it because it's considered income, right? But you could pick up a lot. It's under $6. You can just keep putting those buy orders in for that and just keep adding to your portfolio if you're trying to build an income portfolio to offset your money now, because right now, if you put your money in a savings account, you're doing, I don't even know what kind of percentage you're getting on a savings account now, but at least with this one, you put your money in here, you get paid every month 6 cents per share you have. I'll do a spreadsheet afterwards after I go through these 4 stocks that I want to get through. 2 which were closed-end funds and the 2 that are under $10. So this is one. Then I just wanted to look at the prices. So you see, like last year was a great time to pick these up. I was picking up stuff at $5, $4 last year. Still, it's under $10. This is still a good buy. I was in here for something, 3 something, and just, build them up. They've still paid you 6 cents regardless of whatever the price was, man. So that's that. And then, if you want to see who holds this company also, let's go for the holders. I love Yahoo Finance. There's so much information you can get off of here. So it's pretty big holders. BlackRock holds this, a whole lot of shares, 1 million. UBS, Invesco, which is the investor of the other closed-end fund I was just looking at just now. Sumitomo Trust, very good companies. So it's not just me saying this is a good stock. Other people believe this is a good stock too. My next one under $10 is Oxford Lane. Oxford Lane pays you about 6 and 8 cents, right? So almost 7 cents per share. And the price is under $6. I said under $10, but this is even under $6. And I have picked up some of this last year. Look at its prices here. I picked some of these for 4 and 5. I have so many shares of this right now. 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. Oh my God. It was great prices last year, This is but we didn't have that one. I picked up probably around here. 4 or 5, like 7 cents a share. All right, so Oxford Lane is another go-to for me. Again, do your own research before you do any investment. And I just wanted to show you guys like a spreadsheet. Say if you want to go in on Tuesday, not Monday, because Monday's a holiday, it's not a trading day. If you want to go in on Tuesday and the current prices are these right now. So I put what type of fund it is. If you want to do your own spreadsheet, if you do your future, right? You get in here, everything you make. So say you bought 500 shares of this, it costs you $6,000, probably 6.5 almost at the current price. The return on it is 4%. And the yearly payout is $276. And that is going to be completely tax-free if you're in New York. And monthly, you'll get about $23. So if you wanted to just offset your income, give yourself a free $100 every year. Also, your money is kind of stable. Obviously, it's an investment vehicle, so you never know. But your money is kind of stable with these kind of securities. The price swing is not that crazy. These are like 4 or 5% return. PSAC is 12% return. Oxford Lane, SOX, make it capital, I don't know why I made it lowercase, is 14% return. So yearly, you'll be making $1,300. But out of the $1,300, the top 2 are completely tax-free. These 2 you would have to pay taxes on. So that's just a way to show you how to do passive income with investing. It's other ones out there. But I just wanted to go for 2 that are tax-free. If you live in New York and stocks under $10, these are the ones that you can really build up your portfolio with. Do your buy trades, get as many as you can to build up the income that you make. and it can help you offset your current bills. It can help you build money to invest in something else, and it's just a way for you to lay back and let the money roll in. And just imagine you keep buying these, and every year your income goes up. Then the next year your income goes up some more, and then you go up some more, and then pretty soon you'll be like, wait a minute, this profit yearly is kind of close to my salary. Maybe I could stop working. You never know. That's what we're trying to get to. This is what Future Gen is about. Anyway, guys, it's been great. I hope you have fun investing. This was some passive income investing ideas, some tax-free, some under $10. I thought these was 4 good picks. See you in the next episode.